Over 65? This one exercise is better than walking. Surgeon approved. Stop settling for just a daily walk and thinking you're doing enough for your longevity. While walking is great, it's not enough to stop the aggressive muscle wasting and bone density loss that accelerates after 65. If you don't incorporate this one surgeon-approved movement, you are essentially watching your mobility leak away every single day. Recent medical breakthroughs prove that walking alone fails to engage the critical stabilizing fibers that prevent life-altering falls. You can either stay on the path to frailty or switch to the one movement that builds a bulletproof frame in half the time. You won't want to miss the final habit, or 99% will miss the last tip and will be stuck with stiffness and low energy for life. The exercise that is officially outperforming walking for the over 65 demographic is the sit-to-stand squat. It sounds simple, but surgeons are now calling it the independence exercise. Unlike walking, which is a linear movement, the sit-to-stand forces your body to engage the glutes, quads, and core simultaneously while practicing the exact movement pattern required to keep you out of a wheelchair. Research shows that leg power is the #1 predictor of cognitive health and longevity as we age. If you can't get out of a chair without using your hands, your biological age is likely 10 years older than your birthday suggests. However, just doing the movement isn't the whole story. Most people over 65 have frozen connective tissue that prevents them from doing this safely. Their knees creak, their backs ache, and their energy is too low to even start. This is where the system breaks down. You need to prepare the soil before you plant the seeds. My Elite Vitality Masterclass is the only program specifically designed to grease the joints and eliminate the systemic inflammation that makes exercise feel like a chore. We don't just give you exercises, we give you a new body to do them with. Let's talk about the sarcopenia trap. After age 60, you can lose up to 3% of your muscle mass every year if you aren't stimulating the right fibers. Walking primarily uses type 1 slow twitch fibers. These help with endurance, but they won't save you if you trip on a curb. The sit-to-stand squat recruits type 2 fast twitch fibers, the ones responsible for power and balance. By practicing this for just 5 minutes a day, you are literally rewiring your nervous system to stay reactive and strong. It's like installing a modern security system in an old house. But here is the reality. If your cells are starving for real nutrients, your muscles won't grow no matter how many squats you do. Modern senior diets are usually far too low in the specific amino acids and healthy fats needed for cellular repair. This leads to a state of metabolic stagnation where you feel heavy, stiff, and tired. In the Elite Vitality Masterclass, we teach you the cellular loading protocol. This ensures that every rep you do triggers maximum recovery. We show you how to eat to delete the stiffness that keeps you on the couch. The beauty of the sit-to-stand is that it can be done anywhere, but the surgeon-approved version requires a specific tempo. You must descend for a count of 3, hover for 1 second, and explode upward. This eccentric loading is what triggers bone density growth. It's better than any supplement you can buy at the drugstore. But again, if your joints are already inflamed from a lifetime of processed foods and poor movement, this will hurt. My course solves this by providing a 7-day inflammation flush that prepares your joints for pain-free power. We are currently seeing an epidemic of the slow fade. It's when people stop doing the things they love because their body feels like a cage. They stop traveling, they stop playing with grandkids, and they settle for just walking. You don't have to be a statistic. The combination of the sit-to-stand exercise and the biological optimization found in the Elite Vitality Masterclass is like a time machine for your physiology. We have students in their 70s who are moving better than they did in their 50s. Why is this better than walking? Because walking doesn't challenge your range of motion. It keeps you in a small box. The squat breaks you out of that box. It flushes the hip capsules with synovial fluid and strengthens the lower back. But you need to know the level 2 progressions to keep the progress going. In our masterclass, we provide the full video library of longevity flows that take you from basic chair sits to total athletic freedom. We remove the guesswork so you can focus on the results. The medical community is finally waking up to the fact that taking it easy is the worst advice for seniors. Taking it easy is a death sentence for your mitochondria. You need hormetic stress. the kind of healthy challenge that tells your body, we still need to be strong. The sit to stand is that challenge. When you pair this with the mitochondrial support protocols in my course, you stop the aging process in its tracks. You become the person in the neighborhood that everyone asks, what's your secret? The secret is synergy. It's the exercise, it's the cellular nutrition, and it's the mental shift. You cannot fix a 65-year-old body with a 20-year-old's workout. You need a specialized approach that respects your recovery time while demanding results. That is exactly what the Elite Vitality Masterclass delivers. It is a raw, clean, no-nonsense roadmap to making the second half of your life the best half. Don't let your golden years be tarnished by avoidable physical decline. Now, for that final habit that 99% of people miss, and it's the most important one for staying mobile for life. It's the first-minute flow. Within 60 seconds of waking up, before your feet even hit the floor, you must perform a specific ankle pump sequence. Why? Because the fluid in your joints thickens overnight like cold oil. If you stand up and put weight on cold joints, you create micro tears that lead to chronic inflammation. By pumping the ankles first, you prime the entire lower body chain for the day. If you combine that morning pump with your daily sit-to-stand squats and the protocols in the Elite Vitality Masterclass, you are virtually guaranteed to outperform everyone in your age group. You'll have the energy to stay out late, the strength to carry your own luggage, and the clarity to enjoy every second of it. Click the link in the description to secure your spot in the next cohort. This is the investment that pays dividends in the form of years added to your life and life added to your years. Subscribe. Which advice will you start applying today?